Hey, what's up? Welcome and welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. And thank you to my subscribers for participating in helping me to get these messages out to people who need to hear them the most. I appreciate you. I'm still working on an intro. I don't really like the whole intro thing. But I feel like I should say something, I feel like I should at least acknowledge you and let you know that I appreciate you. So, I don't know. I think welcome back and thank you is pretty much it, because that's all I really want to say. All right. So I am about to go to bed, and I figured I'd do an energy check. And I don't know, I started feeling nervous again. I don't know why I always feel nervous before I start a reading. It's weird. Maybe it's the whole getting on camera thing I'm still not used to. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to come through. Just, I was called to actually tap in last night and I was exhausted. It just didn't happen. So we're doing it today. I don't know what I want to start with. I'm going to pull some charms. I hope you're doing well. This is my dish of charms. I haven't really, well, I'm not even going to say that. It just feels like a long time since I brought these out. See, key. I don't want to look. I think I'm just going to do one at a time. We have a pair of dolphins. I keep hearing that song. Like, I constantly hear that song. I don't think I've posted it yet, but I keep hearing that song. Two hearts beating with just one mind. Maybe I did do a reading that I linked that song. But you got two dolphins, and they are synced. They're synchronized. I don't know why this makes me think of this conversation I had today about how, we get caught up in our own individual lives, and we think our own individual lives are really all that matters. And I guess in a sense it is, but in the grand scheme of things, right? What are we really? You think about ants in an anthill in somebody's front yard. Those ants think that that's the whole world. They have no idea that there's like a whole other planet, a whole other universe. The animals that live in the ocean, completely unaware of land. They're just aware of their own environment. I don't know why this is making me think of that. Tree. We got a lot of nature going on. Something fell out. The number 6. And Dia de Muerta. Or you can call it like one of those sugar skulls. What do you call them? This is giving me the like ancestral energy with the number 6 and the 2 dolphins and the tree. And this, it's like honoring the ancestors, putting things back into balance is the energy that I'm getting. This is very peaceful energy, almost like, like watching dolphins swim in the ocean, just sitting and watching nature, sitting and just absorbing the energy that a lot of us are so disconnected from. It's like our society has done everything to keep us disconnected from connecting. What is this? It's a star. Connecting. Because we heal when we connect. When we put our phone down and turn the TV off and not even listen to music, just listen to nature, or just sit outside with a fire and look at the stars. There's something that you can't explain. When everything calms down, when everything is quiet, there's that silence that you can hear. The wind in the trees, the birds. I don't know why I'm seeing a fire. Maybe somebody's sitting by the fire right now. The crackling of the fire. I could stare at a fire for hours. I don't know about you. But there's this peace, this real, I'm seeing in my head my card sensory overload. Sensory overload, too many lights, too many electronics, too much. Just too much. And there's just this need to come back into balance, to get grounded. To just get grounded. Maybe you need to get grounded. Put your feet in the grass, the sand, the dirt. Grounding. This tree is making me think of roots, which also makes me think of the ancestors, coming back to one, coming back to what and who we really are. Remembering that we're really just animals on this planet, I'm going to pull one more and I'll pull some cards. What is that? It's a flower. It's all nature. This is not all nature. There's like 400 charms here. It's not all nature, but this is a flower. New growth, new life. Stop and smell the roses. Everything moves so fast. It reminds me of that message that I did. I don't know when it was. The other day, last week, who knows? To me, the other day could be 6 months ago. It's just everything. Time is just ridiculous. But just getting comfortable. Being okay with being comfortable. Getting comfortable with nature. Getting comfortable with silence. Like, just to stop scrolling and start listening, All right. I'm going to use these. still have some that I have to fill out. I think these, I have this many blank ones left. You can't see how many that is. And it's like they just come to me. I'll just be sitting here, like this morning I had 2 come to me when I woke up. I'm just letting it happen naturally instead of trying to force it. Much like my life. All right. I don't know. Let's just mix these up a little bit. I did a big shuffle earlier today, and I just mashed them all up again and put these charms over here. Just mashed them all up. That was fun, especially with the stickers on the back. It really did feel like my memory game. Half and shuffle. See what's up. This card is calling me. I'm going to read it. Trust. Can you see that? Trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in the process of things. Trust in the journey. That card was flipped. Letter Z. Trust in the journey. Trust that you're taken care of. You know? Everything is about belief. Everything is about belief. You obviously believe in a higher power, or you wouldn't be here, right? That wouldn't make any sense. All right, I don't know where this is going. Maybe this is just a real spiritual energy check-in. That feels good. I don't like the drama. I don't like the drama at all. It's a lot. Family feud. You speak what most let go unspoken. Fearless tongue. Peace. Hello from the other side. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. They'll come out again if they're supposed to. Hello from the other side. Z again. See, it'll come out again if it's supposed to. H. I don't have haters. Only fans in denial. How you like me now? That is a line from a Hopsin song. I love that line. I don't have haters, only fans in denial. How you like me now? That ties to my last reading. What do they call it? Oh, they called you a loser. Yeah, that one. It makes me think of that reading. You saw that shit, right? Winter is here. Winter is here. But 4 and green light, nature, life change, transformation, new beginnings, heart awakening. All right, that's enough from this side. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Whomever shall know himself shall find it. What you see is what you get. Perspective. Pennies from heaven. We already had hello from the other side. They already know you're right. They just want you to go crazy trying to prove it. Protect your peace. So it's like this is all about perspective and protecting your peace. Green also comes along with nature. I'm getting this energy of connecting, pennies from heaven, signs and symbols, recognizing the signs and symbols. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. It's all about perspective. The number 4 is also a sign from the angels. Winter is here. It's like these haters, whoever they are. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. That's not where your focus needs to be. They already know you're right. They just want you to go crazy trying to prove it. Protect your peace. Don't try and prove yourself to anybody. I have another card that says arrogance requires advertising. Confidence speaks for itself. Confidence speaks for itself. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody but you. That me versus me. Put it away. If there's something online that is irritating you, that's bringing me back to these charms. There's something online that's irritating you, if it's becoming too much, if you're looking too much at the world, if you're looking too much at things outside of you, if you're looking too much at what other people are doing and you're not focusing on you and connecting with your guides and your ancestors and connecting with your soul, your heart, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Whoever shall know himself shall find it. It's in. The answers are not out there. They're within. And you find it. You find the answers in the silence. In not listening to other people, and it's already within you, because we all have it. We all come here with it. The keys are within you. We forget for a reason. But I feel like the mission is to remember and to make a difference here. It's not a race. It's not a competition. There's plenty for everybody. It's about finding what works for you. And those answers, they come in those moments of silence, in those moments of stopping to smell the roses, in those moments of listening to the trees. That's when the greatest ideas come. That's when the greatest motivation comes. It's like, oh shit, I gotta write that down. It doesn't come from other people. It comes from you. Let's do this half. I could clarify winter is here, because to me, winter is here is it's getting cold for somebody while it's getting warm for you. You're warming up to who you are. You're warming up to the idea that in the grand scheme of things, it's like in the beginning, I said, we're so tiny in the grand scheme of things. The importance that people put on silly things, This is about elevating above that, about finding the treasure within, about making your life matter to you. The richness of life doesn't come from money. When I hear the word rich, I think of, when I say I am rich, I don't think money. I think health. I think like moisturized. I think like deep colors, like the richness of life, like the richness of good chocolate and good cheese and the savory things, the depth. The depth is what I feel when I hear that word rich. Rich and abundant. I think of this lush garden, almost this Garden of Eden that's full of color and life and juicy goodness, you know, just vibrancy. That's rich. Proud of you. Somebody's proud of you. Always be my baby. What is in your heart? This is someone I'm feeling the energy of somebody's. I'm feeling the energy of somebody's parent. It feels parental. It feels parental. This feels like advice from the other side. I said the ancestors. We see pennies from heaven. Now, I made this card, Pennies from Heaven, because whenever I see a shiny penny, I had an experience shortly after my aunt died. And I had a conversation with her, and I'll just tell you the story. I was coming out. I was in a situation that I needed to get out of. I was in the house with some people, and there was some turmoil and some drama, and I left, and they called me and they convinced me to go back, and it was all bad. Okay, needless to say, it was all bad. And this was, I would say, a couple weeks after she passed. And I came out of the building to finally go home. And when I stepped onto the sidewalk, I saw this shiny penny, and I felt my aunt. And I said, "Is that from you?" She said, "It is." And I said, "Why do I have the feeling that you have more?" She said, I do have more. I do have more. Look. And I walked down the street and turned the corner to head towards the train. And as she said, "Look." And I looked, and there was in the dirt, as I turned the corner, there were 6 more pennies just thrown right there in the dirt. So every time I see shiny pennies, I think of her. And that's why I wrote Pennies from Heaven. And I feel like this is a message from somebody's loved one, that they're proud of you and they want you to follow what's in your heart. They want you to maintain perspective. They want you to recognize that you don't have haters, you only have fans in denial, because they're watching you regardless, right? And they want you to know that you will always be their baby. What else? And they're proud of you. Did I say that? They're proud of you. Whatever you're doing, that's again goes back to the beginning of what I was saying. It's like, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. If you are following your heart and enjoying the richness of your life, if you are healing yourself and connecting with your spirit and connecting with those that have crossed over and really trying to do your best to be the best person that you can be, that's the only thing that matters, because you never know who you're affecting. You never know the impact that you can have on somebody, even those that have crossed over. Do you know what I'm saying? Healed feminine light self. You've healed yourself, whether you're a masculine that has healed your feminine energy, or you're just a feminine that has healed your feminine energy. Your body doesn't matter. This is a healed feminine. Again, look at this. Frog, transformation, change, cleanse through water, fertility, and prosperity. You're transforming, you're following your heart, you're healing yourself, you're healing those traumas, you're healing what others in your family couldn't heal. And those that have passed on are watching you do this, and they're proud of you. They're proud of your transformation. They dug a pit in my path, but they've fallen into it themselves. Here we go with this card again. They tripped themselves up, expecting you not to heal. They tripped themselves up, expecting you to stay on the ground, expecting you to never find your own light, expecting you to continue to look to everyone else, expecting you to not protect your peace. We have transformation out here 3 times. We have green, transformation, new beginnings, healed feminine, and frog, transformation, fertility and prosperity. You're transforming. I feel it. I feel it. You're transforming from the inside out, and nothing can stop you. And if haters are stopping you, if haters are triggering you, trying to take you off your throne, don't let them. They're only fans in denial. It's all right. Instead of calling them haters, just say they're fans. They're fans. What else? Cold-hearted snake. Here we go. A lie keeps growing and growing until it is as clear as the nose on your face. Pinocchio. They already know you're right. They just want you to go crazy trying to prove it. Whatever this cold-hearted snake has done, whatever pit they dug for you to fall into, they're falling into it because their lies are showing. Your transformation, your growth, your richness, your ability to continue to smile and grow and brush that shit off is making their lies more and more and more obvious. Your warmth, your love, again, your richness, your light is proving how cold and manipulative they are. It's proving that they're just a fan of denial. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Humility, integrity, right use of power, and teacher. This is what I'm saying. Your light, your love, your richness, your passion, your desire to do better, be better, know better, do better, right? It has not gone unnoticed. What I'm hearing is that you need to stop focusing on those that don't notice. You need to stop trying to prove yourself to people that aren't even meant to understand you because they're not on your level. Don't diminish your light and your strength and your power and who you are because there are people that are trying to lie about you and sabotage you, and they can't touch you if you stay in this transformative, loving energy. They can't. They just can't. I'm getting another layer here that I really don't want. Like, we're 30 minutes in already, but let me just say it this way. you are teaching those around you. You are teaching those around you. I have one of these. I have these are things that I say before I start my readings. And one of them is, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. So while you have these, I'm going to call them fans in denial. While you have these fans in denial, these cold-hearted, snaky liars, you're also teaching people through your humility, through your transformation, through your richness. I'm really feeling that word, this green, lush energy, this, oh, it's like a comfy blanket. And I'm just getting like this energy of just like plush, just deliciousness, like you are just embracing that richness of life. And through that, you are not only an example and a reason to be proud to those on the other side, but to the people around you. You are changing lives and you don't even know it. You're helping other people to raise their vibration as well. When we work on ourselves, when we focus on ourselves, when we do what we need to do to shine our light, to heal our shadow, because we have to heal our shadow. We can't just light. The shadow continues to drag us down. Ignoring it doesn't make it go away. It's a balance. You heal the light, and then some shit comes up, and you're like, oh, I gotta heal that because I can't feel my light anymore. I gotta figure this out. And you figure it out, and you raise, and you bring your shadow with you, and you raise, and you bring your shadow with you. It's a balance. It's a balance of those energies. There are uses for our shadow. You know, that's the ego. That's the ego. The ego is important. The ego needs to come in every once in a while. Even if it's just to check a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? But it's about balancing that light and that dark. And when we do that, when this person does it, and this person does it, and this person does it, it becomes infectious. And you start to attract other people that are also healing, other people that are also raising their vibration. And now you have a whole group of people that are doing the work, that are raising their vibration. It becomes infectious. This world has had enough time with this infectious, dark energy. This healing energy is what really needs to take place to balance out this darkness that's been rolling over this planet. And the only way to do that is person by person. We are all connected. We are all connected. And when we raise those around us. We become an example. We become a teacher for those around us, even if they don't even understand why you're like that. You're still teaching them that there's a better way, that there's still humility and integrity and right use of power in this world. And it's okay to be that. There's no sense in being ruthless. We are all one. To abuse another is to abuse ourselves. I know I've said that before. That's this energy. Keep embracing your healing. Healing is painful. It is. That's why people don't want to do it. That's why people don't want to look in the mirror. That's why people don't want to face their traumas. They want to ignore it. They want to distract. They want to get drunk. They want to get high. They want to go party. They want to go spend money. They want to do all these outside things. Because the idea of sitting next to a tree outside and just listening to the wind and the birds is terrifying because they have no idea the thoughts that will come up in their head. They're terrified to face themselves. But you're not, because you recognize that as you heal, your life improves. Even if nothing physically changes, you feel better. You feel more appreciative of the little things. It's not about anybody else. It's about the connection with you and you. Let me see what else. You know what? Let me split this. And split this. A little of this, a little of that, a little salt and pepper. What did I just say? I lost it. What do we got? You speak what most let go unspoken. Fearless tongue. That came out in the beginning, didn't it? And then number 2, balance. Balance, Daniel's son. Balance. I don't know why I heard that. Balance, Daniel's son. Balance. Fire. This is the fire element. And when I made this card, I looked up the fire, what I found to be interesting, and I put it on this card. The only of the 4 elements that humans can produce. Think about that. We can't make water. We can't, what is it? Water, air, fire, and earth, right? We can't make earth. Can't make air. We can make fire, though. It bridges the gap between mortals and gods. That's why I always like to have a candle. But I always put protection over my candles because I don't want just anybody coming through. Fire. And I mentioned fire earlier, didn't I? Maybe you need to just sit and meditate on a fire. Just sit outside and just watch the fire. Maybe you got a fireplace. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know what you got. But fire meditation is coming to my mind right now. A candle, fire. Look, I have made fire. Fire. All right, what else? Mind over matter. What you think about, you bring about. I said that already, didn't I? I said that before. The letter F, the letter K. This letter K keeps coming up. I don't know why. Forgiveness is more for you than it is for them. I forgive others. I forgive myself. And redemption. Redeem yourself, I heard. Redeem yourself. That's this example we're talking about, this transformation. Proving the liars to be liars. Let them say whatever they want to say. You live by example. Like I said before, arrogance requires advertising. Arrogance also requires lies. Confidence speaks for itself. And that's the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling somebody who's confident, somebody who is transformed, and somebody whose ancestors are very, very proud of you. So keep up the work. Believe it or not, you're helping to change the world just by doing that. And I'm going to leave it there. If you're still with me, you're a real one, and I appreciate you. You're beautiful. I love you.